Is it time to make another episode already? Well, anyways, I hope you're back and you're wanting some more entertainment about a teenager playing a video game when he could probably be doing a million more things useful with his time. So last time when we left off, we were we were translating all of these Mexican names of these locations in Nuevo Periso to English, and next I'm going to Rio del Toro. Now, the reason that I'm showing you all the footage of me riding to the location is because I just want the time to say that, is there this new internet fad going on that's, internet meme, as you could say, where it's always, people are saying that they're still playing a game from, like, a little while ago, like that got released a few years back, because I actually saw two games. I think it was video game footage of Super Mario 64 and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on YouTube, where people commented and saying thumbs up if you're still playing this game in 2011. And there's another one similar saying play this game on December 31st on December 21st, 2012, and the apocalypse will not happen. I know this game. Don't mess with me.
You're not going anywhere.
You're not stealing my horse. So yeah, but getting to the point, I guess like this video if you're still playing Red Dead Redemption in 2011. Yeah, thumbs up this video if you're still playing this game. Oh, great. Now what? You want to mess with me? All I want to do is translate some locations, and you want to fight me? What kind of sick, cruel place is this? God, I thought the characters promised joy and wonder in Nuevo Periso, and already I'm trying to be attacked by somebody? God. Well, aside from that, we're on to this is our location. It's called Rio del Toro, and Rio del Toro means Bull River. It's weird though, like, it's odd that it means Rio del Toro is near this cliffside on solid land, but it means river, Bull River, and the river's over there. So shouldn't the text be in the gray part, the water? Well, for Bull River, this does have an explanation, because one of these trees, I believe, is covered in skulls of bulls for some reason, and if you go down, you'll eventually find a tree that's covered in bull skulls, and that tree, here it is. Yeah, see, look at that. As you can see, it's covered with a bunch of skulls from bulls, and I guess that's the reason it got its name. But just because of this one tree that's on solid land, it's able to get the name for the river over there. Why not just name it why not name the river about something about the river? Why about a tree? Should this be called a tree, bull tree, however you say tree in Spanish? But this is actually the location of a treasure hunt. Not a treasure hunt. This is actually the location of a treasure for the treasure hunter challenges. I don't think it's the precise location. In fact, if I recall, the treasure was somewhere there, where my crosshair's pointing. I think the treasure was either here or here. I did all these treasures while I was still playing as, well, so I better not give away the ending, but I was finding these treasures in August. I wanted to get all the ranking challenges out of the way before I completed the game, and yeah. Whoa, that's a pretty bouncy bull. Come on, bull skull, bounce. So yeah, Bull River and the Bull Tree, as I call it, is also home to a treasure location. So, what's our next location? We already did Chuparosa. I'll just go to Ojo del Diablo, just for the heck of it. I might as well ride there. Or no, maybe I'll cut it, but as you can see, I have a new outfit on. It's called Ray's Rebel outfit, and this outfit is earned after you complete the Mexican missions, all the Abraham Reyes, the Luisa Fortuna, the Captain de Santa, yeah, all of those missions, and then you have to, I believe, win a game of poker. Well, no, I don't have to win a game of poker. Oh yeah, you have to win 5-finger fillet at Torquemada, which I'll get to later. And it was really frustrating. You had to be quick, and all of those button combinations had to be precise, or else you would end up stabbing yourself. I swear, when I was beating 5-finger fillet, my character lost so much blood that I thought he was gonna die. Yeah, and also, what's the other thing you have to win 5-finger fillet? You have to turn in a Bandito bounty, I believe. Well, no. You have to turn in just in, I don't know. All I know is win 5-finger fillet, which was frustrating. Find a scrap at a graveyard, at the Sepulcro graveyard, and beat all the Nuevo Paraiso missions, and you can buy this scrap for Ray's Rebel outfit. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool outfit. It's essentially, you wear the outfit so that you won't be, bothered as much or annoyed as much by the Mexican army. So we're right below the rock of Ojel del Diablo. Well, not the rock, like the main piece, like this arch which has been made through hundreds of years of erosion. And Ojel del Diablo means Eye of the Devil. So yeah, I guess it's kind of a... horses. Yeah. So yeah, it makes sense to call it Eye of the Devil because, as you can see there, the hole it makes, it looks like an eye, but I don't see anything evil about it. As I explained in an episode before, this is the home of Khan the Legendary Jaguar for Master Hunter challenges, and he's the first major New Austin Nuevo Paraiso animal, which is really well known worldwide. Well, not worldwide, just in this area. And the Jaguar is a symbol of cunning, cunning, stealth, and, yeah, stealth and cunning. So why isn't it called, Rock of, I don't know, Rock of Stealth or Cunning and not Rock of the Devil? I don't see anything satanic about it. I don't see anything bad about it. I don't believe there are any murders committed here. In fact, this is another location for, a treasure. I think it's the 6th treasure, the 7th treasure. I think the first treasure you're assigned once you get to Nuevo Paraiso. And the treasure was either here or on the opposite side, that area over there. Yeah, I think it was over there. So yeah, if anything, it should probably called the Eye of Glory or the Eye of Fame. Why is it called Eye of Devil or Devil's Eye? Yeah, you could probably call it Eye of the Devil or Devil's Eye, but it's weird though. What am I gonna... It's weird though, like, Eye of the Devil? Really? It's dawning. I really don't know what I'm gonna do in the future, so I'm just gonna show you filler. I'm gonna kill this rabbit and skin it. You're not gonna be in Watership Down anymore. The heck was that? Did I just hear what seemed to be a carriage going through a corpse and then all this gratuitous bleeding? What the heck was that? Oh well. Sorry if my acting's a little stale in this. I'm just a little tired and... Well, this time I'm recording this just because I want to share you all this gameplay footage. Who knows? I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about this little episode where I'm goofing off way too much. Let's go to our next location, which is... let's see. Let's go to Campo Murata. Let's see what Campo Murata means. Okay, everybody, here we are in at Campo Murata at the break of dawn. As you can see there, all of Mexico is starting to look pretty beautiful, and Campo Murata means look field. I'm kind of interested in this location because it was home to one of the most interesting Nuevo Paraiso characters, I think, is in the game within the main storyline. She is called Luisa Fortuna, and her family played a big role in the Mexican Revolution in the game. She was Abraham Reyes, the leader of the Mexican Rebellion. She was his future husband, and where did you come from? You just spawned. Did you use a teleportation device? How did you get here? Oh well. Anyway, her family was very brave in the revolution, and they had to make some bold sacrifices, and I mean sacrifices. And Luisa ended up saving Abraham's life twice. Now the last time she saves her life, there's something that happens when she saves her life that really made me sad, made me depressed, and how Abraham forgets about the whole ordeal, the whole the tragedy that happened in his life, what happened, and how he just forgets about it. That really ticks me off, how she saved his life twice and he just completely forgets about it. You probably know what I'm talking about, so I'm not going to spoil it, but let me tell you, what happens to Luis at the end is very sad, and how Abraham forgets about it really ticks me off. Campo Morada used to be this house here, home to the Fortunas, with a sister that had to escape Nuevo Paraiso, a providing mother, and a brave father of the brave father, the man of the Fortunas. It used to still be poor, but this is a burnt down Campo Morada. When you're doing the first two Luisa Fortuna missions, this house looks actually built. It's not burned down. It doesn't have these logs spilling all over it. It's not covered in this ash, this fire stain, but, well, not this fire stain, yeah, this ash, the stain left by the fire, the burning, but after you do the first two Fortuna missions, I believe, this house gets burned down by the Mexican army because they know it was the home of Mexican rebels. And Campo Morada, meaning look field, it makes sense enough. It's overlooking this field in Mexico. A big, beautiful, if I may say, field. Let's get a good a look. Yeah, it overlooks the field. There you go, your typical field. And I suppose that every day, every dawn, the Fortuna family would have to go out and do some work in the field in order to make money. But yeah, now that doesn't happen anymore, since this is just a relic of a past, a tragic past. Good for some, bad for others. But we're just gonna move on to our next location, which is Hedidora Grande. Okay, let's go to Hedidora Grande. Okay, everybody, we're here at Hedidora Grande, and because they're close to each other, I'm also going to translate these other sub-locations. Laguno, Borrego, and Primary, Quebrada, and Rancho Polvo. Hedidora Grande means large cleft, and it's pretty simple why it's called large cleft. I guess the cliffs are large, and there's a lot of splitting here. Again, like Ojo del Diablo, must have taken hundreds of years of erosion to produce a location such as that. Then we're on our way to God, I already forgot. Ladruno Borrego. So here we go to Ladruno Borrego. Man, it's nice. Man, it's nice outside. In the game it is. It's nice outside. Outside where I am, it's really windy. It's not too good. Laguna Borrego means sheep lake. My player was right. Where is everybody? Laguno or Lajuno Borrego Sheep Lake, and the only explanation I have for that is the tent's white, and the tent is white, and sheeps are white. But what about a lake? I don't know. There isn't any body of water in which I can classify as a lake here, and I don't know if people have actually said if this camp is abandoned or not, but I actually think it's still active because I think it's still being used because look at the fire. There's still fire going on there. Somebody would have to light that fire if it was still somebody would have to be using that fire if it was still on fire. Maybe they just went out to go hiking or something. Maybe they're just not right here right now. But I think this is still being used. And what's that? Oh, it looks like flowers for pollination, probably. Not pollination. It just, I don't know. It's probably just decor. Also, there's a chest with money. When they come back, they're gonna be so ticked off that I did this. Should have left it there because now it's mine. Man, I'm so sick of this game. Now on to Rancho Polvo. I think I'll just take a shortcut. I like the music. I don't know if I said this before. I like the music, the trumpets. Yeah, those trumpets. It's really relaxing. It's just the right music for a place like Mexico. Also, Red Dead Redemption, since 2011, it's going to be a year old. It's going to be a little bit more, but it's not that far away from being a year old. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, it can be, but for our episodes, for months, we have how many? Let's see. February? March? Let's see, this episode and March, April, May, June, July, August. We have this and 7 more episodes to get through, and then we have our last episode. Here is Rancho Polvo, and Rancho Polvo means Dusty Ranch. Yeah. I can understand why it's called Dusty Ranch, but I only have a few words for this location. By dusty, you mean totally torn down, and by ranch, you mean a hideout for criminals. Oh well, I guess that's Mexico. No. Oh, phew! I thought that was a cliff. I thought horses were smart. I mean, that could have been I thought it would be like the 3rd time a horse falls off a cliff, and I get that on film. Next is Primaria Quebrada, however you pronounce that. There are those beautiful palm trees. Let's go. Primaria Quebrada means is that right? Yeah. Primaria Quebrada means first creek. And as you expect, there's no creek here, and there's no indication if it was in the first of line of anything. So why it's called First Creek, I don't know. And really, why am I criticizing this whole thing about Nuevo Paraiso locations as they don't make sense to their original name? It's a video game. You don't want to learn when you play a video game. You want some action. You want to rock your brain is what you do. Is what you want to do. Okay, anyway, since we did those locations, we should move on to, was there a location I was missing here? Great, now I have to travel all the way for Plata Grande. Okay, we're going to Plata Grande now. Here we are at Plata Grande, and if you're wondering why it's night again, I got killed through a random encounter. I was gonna save this guy from having him executed by a bunch of Mexican banditos because his wagon was being robbed. The supplies were being put into another wagon, and then he was about to be shot in the head, execution style. So I killed the guy before he was able to shoot him. And then I ended up killing everybody except one person, and I tried to kill this last person, but my character ended up having to turn his gun around because I was on a horseback and he had time to shoot and kill me. So, yeah, I ended up losing all the money from another random encounter and from a chest, which, from a chest, that chest I made in Sheep Lake, but at least I got a shortcut to Plata Grande. Let's see, dang it, what does it mean again? I just looked it up a while ago. How could I forget about this? Dang it! Well, that was the biggest fail I ever got in Red Dead Redemption that I was able to catch on film. Well, as I was saying, Plata Grande means Great Silver. Why? Well, I'm in a mine, and the miners that were in this mine, whether it's still being used or it's abandoned, were probably mining for silver. Wait a minute. Is that... No, that's probably... Is that coal? No, that's probably coal, but... Yeah, they were probably mining for silver, and that's why it's called Great Silver. And the cheat codes in Red Dead Redemption, they're different from the other codes you would expect in a Grand Theft Auto game. Here, there's a bunch of words which are spread throughout the entire U.S. world and Mexican world of Red Dead Redemption. And if you are able to get these words, you go to your menu. Let's see, where is it? Options. You would go to options, you would go to cheats, and then after that you would enter in a cheat, but you would enter a cheat, and the way you enter a cheat is by putting the words you see here. Like if I put in the root of all evil, we thank you, that's gonna unlock the cheat for me, and I can activate it at any time. And I'm not sure, but I do think that this cheat means that you're automatically a desperado, that you have the lowest level of honor possible. In fact, no, I'm pretty sure. Like, I bet you all $5 that that cheat means that you lose all your honor and you get to the lowest level of honor there is if you're not already a desperado. Also, there was a chest here which was able to give me $24, and that's at least I regained some money I lost when I was killed. So yeah, I think I completed all the locations in Punta Orgolo. Let's see, did I miss anything? Crooked Toes is already in English. Tesoro Azul, Sidewinder Gulch is in English. Let's see, yeah, I think I got everything in Punta Orgolo. And I got most of the stuff done in Perdido here. Let's see, Chuparosa, I did Rio del Toro. I'm gonna go to I think I'm gonna go to Barranca, then Las Hermanas, and then Agavevejo. Yeah, I'm gonna go to those 3 locations, and then we can move on to Diaz Coronas. Okay, let's get a move. Did I just moonwalk there? Either way, let's get a move. Okay, here we are at Barranca. Barranca means ravine. Now, it makes sense. Where I am right now is ravine. It's narrow. It appears deep. It's like a trench. Wait, no, I didn't show you. That was a bad view. There it is. So yeah, there's the part, as you can see there. But Barranca is not specifically the name for the general location I'm in right now, but for this house, what appears to be this prison. Yeah, this prison, this jailhouse, which is virtually just level to the ground. There was probably a dynamite or explosive accident around here, and yeah, it's been really torn apart. It's really bad. It must have been a combination of fires or I don't know. It's almost like a tank just came in here and just blew the whole place to smithereens. I've also heard that there's words for a cheat here. I think it's, you think you're tough something something. It probably unlocks all weapons. Now, depending on, here it is. There it is. It's hard to see. You think you're tough, mister? That probably unlocks all weapons, and I don't know if it also unlocks the explosive rifle or the tomahawk, which you can only get if you download if you only download, let's see, it's the Liars and Cheats packs and the Legend and Hunters packs, or the Legend and Killers packs. But if you download both of those, you get the Tomahawk and the Explosive Rifle. And if you enter in that cheat after you download the two titles, I don't know whether or not you get the Explosive Rifle or the Tomahawk. You probably don't. Well, I already know what Los Hermanos means, so let's just ride there. Another thing to say about this game is that it's not compatible with the 1080p option for your PlayStation 3. I don't know if it is for Xbox 360, but the thing is that if you don't choose automatic on your HDMI settings, if you go to display settings, and if you uncheck everything, what's this? It's just a herbalist. I've seen enough of those. Anyway, if you go to customize what you want for your HDMI settings, and if you uncheck every setting that's optional except 1080p, Red Dead Redemption will play in a 480p definition. So yeah, if you try to force the game to run in 1080p, it will run in 480p, and the highest quality it can get, the quality you're looking at now, this is 720p. It's the start off you go with HD. When you have HD settings, there's 720p and there's 1080p. I don't know if Red Dead Redemption runs well with 1080i, but what I've heard, 1080p is better. 1080p is Blu-ray quality. So here we are at Las Hermanas. It's the main church. It's probably the most beautiful and well-done church in the game. It's still active. It has beautiful architecture. It even has a train stop, and Las Hermanas means the sisters. Now, I understand the sisters meaning perfectly. The church is ran by nuns, and nuns, and in this game, I don't know if this goes in real life, but nuns, because they are brought together by religion, their friendship and love with each other evolves into a sistership. Even though they're not genetically a family, their love and religion for each other has brought them back together so well that they're like sisters. So it's a sisterhood. Las Hermanas, the sisters. This happens in the game, and I don't know if this happens in real life. I wouldn't be surprised if it does, though. Look at this place. It's beautiful. Here's the main altar where the priest would talk to his pulpit, give him his sermons.
So nice to see you.
So nice to see you too, sister. Oh, look at that. It looks beautiful. It has the scripture, the cross. Everything looks so lovely around here. I would hate to see, like, if Rockstar releases another downloadable content where this beautiful holy place ends up getting destroyed, I think I'd probably sell the game. So yeah, look. Somebody there's praying. A lot of people come here if they're down on life and if they have no hope, if they're having troubles in their life, and if they really don't seem like they don't have any hope, then they probably, back then in the Wild West, they would go to churches to pray to see if there's any if there's any sign of light at the end of a dark tunnel, as they say. So yeah, here's an outlook. It's great though. Look at that. It's like a Spanish version of Notre Dame. So yeah, moving on to our next location, we're gonna go to Agave or Agave Vegel. I already know what that means, so I'm just gonna go there now. Let's see how far it is. I could probably take a horse. Also, Las Hermanas, you can play horseshoes, and you can get stagecoaches.
It is you. I cannot believe it. Qué honor. I I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, I know this. He's
You
going to give
saved
me a
my
gift.
mother's life. I want to repay you.
Brother, I saved your brother's life. Well, I died while I was trying to save his life, but maybe it's a different person.
I saved some dinero and bought you some supplies.
I think I'm
Thank
speaking
you
too
again
quickly
for
again.
everything, senor. Thank you, sir.
He didn't even put it in his satchel. It just went right through it. Oh, am I? Yes, I've got $60,000 now. I am the man. So anyway, let's go to Agavi or Ajave Vejo. As it's once again morning in Nuevo Paraiso. This is a long episode. I think I am actually going to cut here, and I had like a special finale for this episode. Maybe I'll have to do it next month in March. I usually don't allow these to go over half an hour. If they go over half an hour, I have a feeling I'm going to get carried away, and they'll be like 3 hours long. Here's Agavi or Ajave Vejo. I'm not sure. I'm just going to call it Ajave. And Ajave Vejo means Old Ajave. Pretty simple. And Ajave, let me see some of the plant. From its description, Ajave is it's a cactus-like plant with sword-shaped flowers. I see shrubs here, but let's see if we can find an Ajave or Agave. There's target practice. Let's see, where is that? Where is it? This is also a poor name. What if you name your town after a certain plant? What's the point of calling it that if you don't have the friggin' plant? Wait a minute, here it is. That could be it. I don't see any... Wait a minute. Yeah, it's cactus-like. It's not... Yeah, this... I think this is it. I don't know. I have a feeling that maybe I'm making myself, like, not too keen on my plant smarts, but this seems like to be it. Wait a minute. They're not flowers, though, but... Wait a minute. I think I'm right. Yeah, they have short... Yeah, they're sword-shaped, as you can see. They're like little, scimitars, and... Well, not scimitars, just old medieval swords, and look at those little bumps. Those are probably flowers. It's kind of cactus-like. It doesn't have any spikes, but as you can see, it's sword-shaped, and it has little flowers on it. Plus, it's the centerpiece for, what was Abraham Rhea's house when he got power in the rebellion. You can't go in, though. I remember this. If you do go in the house while the mission's playing, there's a really naughty cutscene there. Trust me. So, I think I'll do one more location, even if I'm already over half an hour. Let's go to Rocco de Nadra. Yeah, let's go to Rocco de Nadra. Okay, here we are at Rocco de Madeira, and Rocco de Madeira means wooden rock. And as usual, why it's called that, I don't know. Rock's made of... What was that? Oh, shoot. Anyway, that's probably a bobcat. So yeah, anyway, Rocco de Madeira, wooden rock. It's not made of... As usual, it's not made of wood. No rocks are made of wood. Rocks are made of magma when it cools and hardens. So, yeah, I really don't understand why it's called wooden rock. But there are 3 interesting things I find about this location. The first one is that when you're playing the second to last mission... What is that? Where's that bobcat? Is that it? No, that was a Shao. Anyway, screw it. Anyway, when you're playing the second to last mission, the attack or the raid on El Presidio, whatever it's called, I used to know it, but I haven't played this in a while, so I've forgotten a few things. If you continue to chase Javier Escuela, for some reason, at this location, specifically at this... There it is, there's the bobcat. Specifically at Rocco de Madeira, this position, for some reason, he'll pull out here and he'll dismount. I'm serious. He'll get over here, he'll dismount his horse, and then he'll just start shooting at your character, which makes it easy for your character to either kill Javier Escuela or tie him up and take him into the prison in El Presidio, the fort. There it is, El Presidio, not too far from here. So your character essentially just travels this entire half of this path over here. So yeah, though, it's really stupid of Javier to pull up when he could have just possibly gotten away by just continue to chase him, and by you just by him chasing you, and eventually he could have lost him off. I don't know. So yeah, so that's a little hint. If you want to keep Javier alive, then don't worry, he'll eventually dismount here, but if you want to kill him, then, I don't know. The way you want to kill him, I have no control of. If you just want to kill him, just kill him. If you want to wait until he dismounts, or if you want to kill him when he's still on his horse, either way is fine. You can even kill him before he gets on his horse. The other thing that's interesting is that this is where Treasure Hunter rank 6 is located. The way that you find it is that there's a hint in which you have to find a ledge that's within this cliff somewhere here. I can't find it now. I thought it was fairly hard to find because there were so many ledges around this part that it was hard to figure out which one was the real ledge, but oh crap, wolves. Better not go near those. So yeah, anyways, it was kind of hard, the fact that, I don't know, every time it seems like I got on the wrong ledge, but if you follow the right ledge, is it somewhere here? Is it somewhere here? No. Oh, crud, I shouldn't have gone there. Go away. I'll skin them and sell them later, but yeah, it was kind of hard to find the right ledge, and I can't find it now. Is it there? Is that the ledge? No, it's not. So yeah, that was probably the trickiest and most frustrating treasure to get to. This is also a high area, and when you have all these slopes, it's easy to slip off, allowing you to just tumble off the edge. So be very careful. And also, that means do not bring your horse, because if your horse is near a cliff, it will, well, you all know. So, yeah, also if you download the,
like you showed me, Paul.
Which is it? The Liars and Cheats. If you download the Liars and Cheats pack, Rocco de Madera will be a place where you can hunt bobcats for XP. You'll hunt a bunch of waves of bobcats, like, did one just go by here? I don't know. So yeah, you'll kill a bunch of bobcats, and then eventually you'll find Roberto, the legendary bobcat. Oh, okay. God, how many wolves are in this game? Nearly every episode I've encountered, there's a wolf. There's a wolf. Okay, are there more? Okay, they're gone. Anyway, so yeah. Also, I got 2 messages about my PlayStation Home avatar, saying that I've unlocked two outfits, the gentleman's attire and a lady's outfit for, of course, PlayStation Home. I originally got those when I started the game before I started making this episode, when it was running in 480p, because I try to force it to run in 1080p as explained before. But getting off topic, I wonder what this game would be like in 1080p. Grand Theft Auto 4 can run in 1080p, so why not this one? I mean, it probably would look fantastic. Rockstar is one of the biggest video game companies ever, and they make some of the finest games, so why not make them Blu-ray quality? Why not make them 1080p? They should have made Red Dead Redemption 1080p. Maybe in the future that will occur. Maybe it's in 1080i, I don't know. Also, before I started filming this segment, my video was over. I think before I started filming, I could have been wrong. It was over. I don't know. I say 34, 35 minutes. But now, since this is going on, it's now about 40 minutes, and since this episode is 40 minutes, it makes it my longest Red Dead Redemption with Pacman episode, and so far the longest episode I've ever made, longest video I've ever made in my YouTube channel. Yeah, longest video ever. Hooray. So overall, it was a pretty interesting episode. Well, maybe not so much. I just went around Nuevo Periso, finding locations, translating them to English, and I showed you all 2 cheat locations, but next episode in March, I'm pretty sure that will finish up all of these Nuevo Periso, locations, and even I'll include a funny joke, if you all find it funny. Great. God, leave me alone!
What's wrong with you, dog?
Oh, I'm about to die. Shoot. Get the medicine. Where's the medicine? Well, anyway, yeah. Next episode, we'll finish up the locations, the translations, and then after that, we'll begin, I'll start again free roaming, goofing around, and also, yeah. I hope you like our episode for tonight, and I think I may have said our episode for today once in this episode. Sorry if I did. I'm just tired, and I don't know. I just get lost, I get confused, so sorry if I said today. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed our episode for tonight, and see you all in March. Oh, I almost forgot. How can we all possibly have a Red Dead Redemption with Pacman episode without including a trophy guide? Now, because we all want to end this episode quickly because it's so long, well, at least I want to do. Not that I don't enjoy making these episodes, it's just that this episode has been going on forever. This is a really easy achievement. I mean, it's really, really unbelievably easy. It's so easy that it makes Yoshi's story look like Silver Surfer. It's called He Cleans Up Well, and the objective is to obtain the elegant suit. Now, seriously, I bet a lot of you watching this, even if you are just beginning playing the actual game of Red Dead Redemption, you'll all probably be able to get this trophy. What you have to do is go to the tailor in Thieves Landing. You would just get in a stagecoach and mark where you want to go. It's right there. There it is, the tailor, and then you would just tell the stagecoach to get you there, or you could ride there with your horse. Skip to destination. Loading. 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 Come on, all I'm doing is going across nearly all of Nuevo Paraiso and all of New Austin. So you get off. Let's go. There's the tailor. And you would talk to the tailor. Now, because I already got it, here it is. The elegant suit. It's not available now, and I really don't know how much it costs. I think I'm probably wrong, but I think what I thought was, nah, never mind, forget it. I don't know how much it costs, but here's the elegant suit, and it allows you to cheat. The description says that it allows you to cheat at poker and Liar's Dice, but you can't really cheat in Liar's Dice in the game, but you can cheat at poker by holding a secret card up your sleeve and being able to retrieve it if you don't like your hand in poker. So if you had the money, you would buy it. And then after that, you would get the elegant suit, and here's a picture of it. Let's go. There it is. There's the elegant suit. When you wear this elegant suit, it will be possible to cheat at poker. So there is the guide for He Cleans Up Well trophy. And thank you all for watching this episode, and goodbye.